Back now on Triad today, let's talk about spring cleaning. Now, I know a little bit about that, but we have an expert in here that's going to tell us why we're talking about it. My good friend Sarah Butner is Communications Manager for Goodwill Industries of Northwest North Carolina. Good to see you again.
Me too.
Now, this is the season for spring cleaning, and that can sort of be intimidating for some of us. You know, we've got so much stuff. And so what's the best way to get started?
Yeah, it can be very overwhelming when you think about having to clean out an entire garage or even a closet. So the best way is just to start small and not try to think of it as taking on everything at one time. Even cleaning out one cabinet or one drawer can really make a big difference. And I think you'll find that once you start, it will be easier to keep going. So,
Yeah, you sort of get stressed out at the beginning because there's so much stuff. You know?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
and it's good to divide and conquer. You know, it's easier to start by just kind of sorting things. Don't try to throw anything away yet. Just sort things into things you need to keep and things that you can probably get rid of or throw away.
Well, we're going to tell everybody in just a minute why this conversation is so important to the community. Before I get to that, there are folks, my wife says I'm one of them, but I disagree, who will start cleaning things out and they want to donate to Goodwill, whatever. And I say, wait a minute, though, let me have that back. That's a keepsake, or let me stay. Now, what about folks that want to hoard that stuff?
I think we can all relate to that. And that's why it can be helpful to have someone else with you. To not just to help with the work, but also to have a little more of an objective view, a little less of an attachment to your things than you might.
Right.
Because the fact is, if something has been in a closet or stored away so long that you forgot that you had it, do you really need it that much? Maybe you don't actually need it or value it as much.
Yeah, I don't save anything. My wife Pam's out there behind the camera. She just made a face at me. What is there any benefit to doing this? And we'll get to the community aspect in a second. But just for a homeowner, does it help a homeowner to do this?
Absolutely. I think we've all experienced that kind of peace of mind that comes from just having a less cluttered space. You can find the things that you do own. If you've ever had the experience of figuring out that you've owned 6 spatulas because you can't find them, so you just keep buying new ones.
Right.
And so clearing some of that out, you can find the things that you really do value. You know, you can make room for new things if you get rid of some of the things that you really do no longer use.
Now, why is all this we've been talking about, and let's talk about donating to Goodwill, why is all this important to the community?
Well, Goodwill sells the things that the community donates in our stores, and that's what funds our mission programs. Last year, we served nearly 35,000 people in Northwest North Carolina with employment services and training, and that includes veterans, youth that are aging out of the foster system, people with disabilities, and people who just need help finding a job and making a career change. And all of that comes from the people who donate. 87 cents of every dollar that we earn from the sale of those donated items goes to support that mission. So people who donate to Goodwill, you're not just helping your family, you're not just helping someone else in the community find something special in a store. You're really making a difference for people who need that help also.
Yeah, that's so important. Now, what kind of items should we donate, and what kind of items might we not want to donate?
Well, clothing is always a big need. That's the number one thing that we sell in our stores, men's clothing, children's, women's clothing. People may not realize that you can also donate formal clothing to Goodwill, and even things like shoes. We can also accept household items like lamps and decor, furniture, and even electronic items, including computer parts.
But these things have to be in good working order,
Yes.
or that, you can't bring stuff in and say, well, it needs repair. Don't bring things that need repair.
Yeah.
What about a large, like if I have a sofa or something like that, I said, gosh, Sarah, there's no way I can get that down there. Will you guys arrange to pick those things up?
We are not offering home pickups currently. It's something that we had to stop doing during the pandemic. We hope to be able to bring that back soon at some point because it is a big need. We do work with a service that you can find more information on our website about how to access that, and they are fantastic at scheduling those pickups for you.
Because you still will take selfies.
We absolutely will. Absolutely.
Okay, I want to make sure I have that right. Now, for more information, up on screen, Goodwill, NWNC, stands for Northwest North Carolina, Goodwill, NWNC.org. And also, I'd like to put this up, jobs@goodwill.org, in case you're looking for career change, want more information on that. Sarah, I hope you'll come back sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for everything. Sarah was a Jeopardy champion, by the way. We could do a whole show about
We should, anytime.
Jeopardy.
Yeah.
That's right. And the answer is, let's go to this break. We'll be right back.